Hey guys, it's Maymay,
And Vinny.
and we're in Vinny's kitchen today.
Yeah, we are.
Some people may not know, this is on my channel, so you may not realize this either, but some people on my channel may not know that my husband Vince has a channel called Vinny's Vittles. And today we're in his kitchen because we're doing something super exciting.
Super exciting.
Today we start a campaign called, do you remember what it's called? I'm going to surprise you with
nice.
this. Say something not, no. So today we're starting a new campaign that I'm very excited to tell you about, which is called #CommentKindness campaign.
Sounds like fun.
It is going to be fun. Here's the situation. So as creators, we get comments all the time on all our social medias, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Facebook, Twitter, YouTube.
Even on Instagram.
Instagram, everywhere. We get comments all the time. And 99% of our comments are nice. We're lucky.
Well, I don't know if mine's quite that high.
Mine are great. But
Yes, most of them are good.
But there are those comments that are hurtful, and they're not even constructive criticism. They're just hurtful. And so recently I was reading through some of my comments, and there were some that were just said to hurt my feelings. And I thought, it doesn't take a lot for a person to do that behind a computer screen, does it?
Well, I mean, it's when you don't see how what you say impacts somebody. Like if you tell somebody something in person, you can see their immediate reaction, and oh man, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
And you probably wouldn't say ugly things in person because,
Well, you would. No, I'm just.
So, I got with a lot of my YouTube friends, a lot. We have probably 40 or 50 people that are a part of this group. I don't know if they're all doing a video or how they're doing their project, but I'm going to tell you how to see their videos. So today what we're going to do is I've taken 5 comments from Vinny's channel, and we've taken 5 comments from my channel. I'm going to read these to Vinny and get his reaction, and he's going to read his to me from my channel and get my reaction. And we're just going to show you how this works. The reason I want to do this is because we see your comments. We get them in emails. We'll be riding down the road. I'll be checking my email and go, oh, Vince, listen to this comment. And he'll read comments to me. So I want to show you.
Not while I'm driving.
No, not while you're driving. But I want to show you how this really impacts our lives and the lives of us as creators.
Yep.
Right? So I'm going to read one to you. Ready?
Okay.
This is from Donna Joe. And I have to clarify, Vinny's channel was on vacation for 2 years. That's a long vacation, right?
I needed a break.
He took a long break. So he was off for 2 years and his channel's back. So some of these comments may mention that.
Okay.
Welcome back, Vinny. This is actually my first time to see you on Vinny's Vittles. I can already tell you're going to have wonderful recipes. I can hardly wait to try these two. Love, love, love Mexican food. Remember what the two were? I don't remember. Are you going to have live shows too? I hope so. Congratulations again.
I think that's the day that we did the chicken avocado soup, and we did the pina colada fluff with it.
Yeah, that was probably it. So how does that comment make you feel?
Well, I mean, it's anytime you get positive reinforcement like that, somebody really liked what you did, it's very encouraging.
And the comments, it didn't have to be extremely specific. It was just uplifting. She took the time to say positive comments, and it means something to us.
Well, I mean, she welcomed me back, and then she said she was a first-time viewer, which is encouraging too, because you got to have new folks come along. And then she talked about she loved Mexican food, which is one of ours too. I don't know about the live though; it makes me nervous.
You'll probably do it one day.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, so let me read one to you.
Okay.
This is from Miss Superklutz, better known as
Miss Joan.
She said, "Oh my goodness, Maymay, what a craft fabulous creation. You keep coming up with one spectacular project after another, and this one is winter chicken dinner." Then she throws my channel in. She said, "Oops, sorry, this isn't Vinny's Vittles channel. It was so much fun watching you create your pop-up wallet gift card holder. Love, love, love. Here's to you and yours. Have a fun, tabulous family weekend. You so rock, Miss Joan."
I have to say about Miss Joan. Miss Joan, I honestly believe, I've been making YouTube channel videos since 2011. I honestly believe she has commented on about 90+% of my videos.
Yeah.
But she also comments on all of my friends' videos, and she's in our live shows, and she's always positive. She's always uplifting. It's not that she never has a question or she never has a thought about the video, but she always finds a way to say something positive. Actually, when we started this campaign, I wanted to call it #BeAJoan because she's the reason, but I wanted to kind of spread it out a little more so other people could really get involved and not have to know who Joan is. But she means that much to me, and she's made an impact on my life through her commenting on YouTube videos. We've never met in person.
Just her, she's just always so positive and uplifting. It really helps.
And I'm not just looking for positive comments. I just want to show you the impact it makes on people's lives.
Yeah.
I think about Miss Joan. I will make projects with her in mind because I've gotten used to her giving me feedback over the years in a positive way that I can respect.
Well, I mean, I've heard you talk about her. I've heard Melody Lane talk about her. I've heard several people, other creators that we know and have relationship with that talk about what an impact Miss Joan has had.
So be a Joan.
There you go. Who's next?
Oh, you are. Some comments are quick, right?
Yeah.
But they still
Short and
matter.
sweet.
Listen to this one from Sue Day. Well done. Everything looks so yummy. Thank you.
Thank you, Sue.
It makes you feel
Well,
good.
yeah. I mean, you don't want nobody to go, dang, that looks nasty.
But they do.
But people do
So
sometimes.
instead of taking the time to write something like that, it may not be the recipe for you, okay, for whatever reason, or it may not be the project for you. Maybe you could find, like in the comment Miss Joan gave to me, she didn't necessarily say, I can't wait to make that wallet. She just enjoyed watching the process. So maybe there's something you can find to say positive. There's always something, right?
All right, let's look at Susan's comment to you. She said, Maymay, I just started paper crafting a year ago to help me cope with post-traumatic stress disorder. I suffer from due to an illness that I deal with that keeps me hospitalized most of the time. But when I'm home, I come right to my computer to learn something beautiful from you, and you have changed my life. Thank you so much for breaking it down for us as great as you do. Thanks, Susan.
That's very sweet, Susan. And you know what's interesting? I too had PTSD. So I totally I can relate to her in that comment. The other thing I love about that is YouTube is a getaway for her. And if she's reading enough of the comments to post to me, she's reading other comments. And if she sees you making positive comments, it encourages her to leave a positive comment too. So we feed off of each other. And Susan, thank you so much for that sweet comment. I'm praying for you. I hope everything goes well. But I also love that you watch my videos, and it makes me want to make more. I just want to make more for Susan, right?
There you go.
Let's read another one to you. Ready?
Okay.
Luann McAllister says, that looks delicious. Now here's what I love about her comment. Listen, she says, I'm not a fan of cilantro, so I'd have to cut way back on that. But otherwise, yum. Dessert looks great. Thanks, Vinny. What a well-composed comment, right?
That's right. Why? That's because she used the sandwich method.
She did.
She did. She put a compliment, a little criticism, not really criticism, but something that she didn't like, and then she finished it off with another compliment.
And then you don't feel bad about that.
I
You
don't
understand
feel bad.
some people don't like cilantro.
I don't like onion.
I don't usually like cilantro. I don't know. I've had a change lately. But it makes sense.
It was
It's a
good
nice,
in that recipe.
It was a nice comment that didn't make you want to stop or didn't make you feel like you'd made a mistake in your
That's
video, right?
That's right. Oh, yours are so long.
Because yours are new.
That's
Just wait.
All right, so let's see what Carolyn says. Carolyn said, congratulations to you and hubby too. I'm so glad that God led me to your channel. You guys are such a blessing. I had back surgery in April, and while recovering, I found you. I watch at least one of your videos every day.
Whew.
I not only learn a new craft, but it brings joy to my spirit. I live in sunny California. Right now, it's 112 degrees. In the next year or so, we want to take an RV trip back east. I've already told my husband we have to make our way to your store. God bless and thank you. Love the piano. Please make one. I'm guessing she's talking about the piano card.
Which we made yesterday.
That we just did.
Yeah. Here's how that one makes me feel. I got to make more videos. She needs one a day. You know what I'm saying? It makes me feel like I want her to get those videos. I don't, but I want to have enough on my channel so that she can watch them when she needs them. It makes me want to do better.
Well, if she watched one every day, you'd have about 3 years worth.
There's like 1,089, I think.
So not quite 3 years.
But that's so uplifting to me, and I appreciate the comments so much, and I read them, and they mean the world to me. And literally, it says to me, number one, keep her in my prayers, which I do, and number two, make more content, and that's awesome. It makes me want to do that.
Yep.
So as you can see, comments matter, kindness matters, and it encourages us to work harder. Also, I would like to say something to you that I think is really important. You may not realize that someone else may be watching this video as therapy or as a way to keep themselves company, and it may mean a whole lot to someone who is watching it. And sometimes when you make a comment in the comment section, if it's not positive and uplifting, it can kind of stress their situation as well. And I know that doesn't seem like that, but you know what? I watch a guy who does kitchen gadget reviews,
Yeah.
and every time he does, he says, and remember, in the comment section, some of these gadgets are made for people with disabilities. And I never thought about that. So before you made fun of a gadget, which we might do,
Right.
you might think that someone might need it. So something that we have found that is really probably the most important thing in our life is how we get to meet people and communicate with people who've met us through YouTube.
Right.
And we met a lot of people recently this year, and that's been a lot. And the comments in person are always so kind.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we also have email, and people send us emails. And I really think if you have an issue, an email's a way to handle it, because it is more one-on-one and personal, and we can take care of those situations. But sometimes we receive things that will just remind us that we're not just making crafts and we're not just making videos. We're talking to people and making relationships, right? And this email came in. You've not read it. You want to read it?
I don't mind reading.
You've not read it, so go for it. And it's so precious. It's so precious to me.
Okay. It says, can I tell you a story? I was at Joann's recently. I'm always touching the paper and browsing. On the next aisle came screaming, and I went to see if I could help. Really, I was just snooping. A teenage girl was having a meltdown. I recognized the symptoms of autism. The mother was in a dither, trying to calm her and shop, and other shoppers were critical of the mother for letting the child be out of control. Nasty, thoughtless words coming toward a mom. She looked so frazzled. I just sat down on the floor with the girl and said, "Oh my, I watch Maymay videos too. What's your favorite?" You see, she was screaming, "Maymay did it. Maymay did it." Not sure which object triggered it, but something she saw led her to try to communicate with her mom, who didn't understand the reference. Girl calmed right down, and I said to Mom, "Maymay is a crafter who does YouTube videos." Mom just said with tears in her eyes, "I didn't know." Nothing more. I made my choices and left the store. I can only imagine that mom has given daughter an iPad to watch YouTube videos to amuse her, and the girl had zoned in to Maymay. Maybe, who knows? Just a guess. And I have no idea what happened in the aftermath at the store. And I just want Maymay to know that her videos have much more far-reaching impact on people's lives than she'll ever know. Thanks, Shannon Keaton.
I knew you hadn't read it. I knew you were going to cry. Your comments matter. They mean something to us. I want to make more videos for this little girl I'll probably never meet. I think it's so precious that we have this opportunity to be like a family. So when you're commenting on videos, please know it really goes to a real person and they really see it. And when it's a positive, uplifting comment, it really makes a difference. And when it's mean and ugly just for the cause of being mean and ugly, it doesn't do anything for anyone, but it causes us to have to go back and read good comments again, which I guess is good too, because I'm constantly having to remember that. And just like this young girl, I'll never meet her, but this story that came to me from an email will change my YouTube life from here forward. It has an impact.
Excuse me.
It's all right. It has an impact, and everything you say has an impact. Anywhere on social media today, if someone's done something for you, tell them. If someone's encouraged you or lifted you up, let them know. If a video hit the spot, it was just what you were looking for, take the time to comment. It's so easy. Just go right below the video, the post, the Twitter, wherever you're at, and make a comment. Take the time to spread comment kindness. That's what we want you to do. Comment as many kind things as you can. So what we're asking you today, and all of our friends are asking you, whenever you're on social media, make it your mission to leave kind comments. Make it a mission, like you want to do it. You never know. That smile you might see on my face for you might hide something I'm dealing with in my own life, and your comment could lift that up. You never know what a person's going through, and you never know how what you say could make them feel. But when it's positive and uplifting, it just makes a person feel ready for the day.
It helps, for sure.
So we want to thank you for being subscribers to both of our channels. If you're not, we'd ask you to subscribe. My channel has been around since 2011, and I've had so many wonderful comments, and so many times when if it weren't for that comment, I might not make the next video. That's the truth. Sometimes just, being a Joan can push you to the next. It can help me to go. And I know Vince is going to experience that too, because as your channel grows,
hey, will you read one more for me?
Yes.
Miss Joan wrote one to me too.
Miss Joan did write one to you. I'm going to read hers, but my favorite is the last one I'm going to read to you.
Okay, read the last one.
So, I want to read Miss Jones too.
Okay.
So Miss Jones says, "Hi Vinny, welcome back. You sure came back with an awesome looking dish. Wowie wow. That soup looks amazing and delicious, and your dessert looks so yummy. I do believe your family had some spectacular eats. Your kitchen is so beautiful, and love your apron." I don't remember which one you had on. It wasn't this one.
It was the UK one.
The UK apron. There you go. So again, welcome back, and looking forward to your next Vinny's Vittles. You so rock, Miss Joan. Right?
She's a good one.
Now here's how I want to end it. Here's a comment for Vinny. Ready? I don't even know that you've ever seen this comment, because I dug deep. Okay. From Patty K. She says, "Bobby Flay, move over. Here comes Vinny. That looks so good. Who would have thought to make crust with pretzels? Pure genius." Wasn't his idea, but it's a delicious recipe.
Oh, it really is.
A delicious recipe.
It's one of my favorites. You want me to read one more of yours before we go?
Sure.
Let's see. Let's read this one. It's from Dora. She said, "Congrats to you. You've been all three to me. You have challenged, inspired, and entertained me. I've been following you since I found you, and your personality and laughter has kept me going. You have touched my life more than you know with your Christianity, which is one of the reasons that I started following you on YouTube and Facebook. Your crafts are awesome, and the fact that you don't stress about it has changed my life. I've been planning a trip to Alabama to meet you and Vinny. Y'all are an inspiration to me, and I wanted to congratulate you and wish you many, many more."
That's awesome.
How
Don't
cool.
stress about it.
Don't stress about it.
Don't stress about comments. Just do it. Just make fun, uplifting, kind comments. Every day, make it your mission to type to one person what they mean to you, or how positive something was, or just say, "Thanks for posting this video." I love those too. When I hear someone say, "Thanks for posting this video. I had no idea how to use that tool or do this or whatever." Just thanks for doing it, right?
Yeah. Just remember, your words can hurt or they can edify. So let's choose to use words that lift people up, that make them better, that make them stronger, and that make them know that you appreciate all their hard work and their efforts. And we certainly appreciate you guys and all that you do for us too.
Hashtag comment kindness. Be a Joan. That's what I want you guys to do. Be a Joan. We love you guys. Thanks so much for watching this video. I know it's an odd time for us because it's on a Sunday afternoon, but that's when we're doing this. And when you leave this video, go up to the search bar on whatever social media you're watching. Type in hashtag comment kindness and look at all my friends who have made videos and listen to their stories. I can't wait to hear the comments. They're all going to share different positive, uplifting comments that have meant something to them in the life of their channel or their social media. Go have a great day with uplifting comments, and you do the same. You do your part and make positive comments in social media. We love you guys. Thanks so much for watching.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.